So what did you want to know about it? And, when you hear about it, like, did you ever have an experience where you were like, I knew that was going to happen?
Absolutely. All the time.
Really?
Yeah, all the time. I feel like my intuition is one of my greatest gifts, but at the same time, it could be very tricky because that gut, you know what I mean? And I'll tell you, even for me, like I've had issues with the gut, you know what I mean?
I can feel, well, you beat me to the punch, but I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you a couple of messages since we're right here.
I'm here.
All right.
I'm here
so
for
you
it.
already said the one thing that I was personally going to say, but two things.
Talk to me. So
first of all, dad, does that have a sister?
My dad does not have a sister.
There's a female who's crossed over that is older that I feel around you.
Okay.
That is sibling to one of these parents. Okay. And very same age. Also, I want to say two names to you and let me know if they mean anything to you. One of the names is Lewis.
Okay.
And the other name is Joe or Joel. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. And Joel's my grandfather's name.
Thank you. And he's passed on?
Yes.
Okay. He's coming through here next. So there's a woman and there's Joel.
Love that.
He's the one that's watching over you. And he's the one that is like, you can have both a house in the city and the country. Justin, don't worry about that.
Wow.
You can have both.
Wow.
Like it's almost like you can't just be in one place or one city. You have to live in two.
Okay.
And that's being taken care of for you. As far as health goes with you, I also see a tendency of where in your body you can go hot and cold. Like there's parts of your body you're like, the covers are half on and half off, or like there's parts of you like the circulation, right?
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Are you cold or hot? You put the heat on, but then you open the door.
Absolutely.
Okay,
That's
right.
me every night. Every night.
That's
every
night.
single
Okay,
night.
thank you.
Oh my God.
I feel that with you. By the way, there's also a dog in spirit that's around you. Okay, and I felt it when I came in here. So have you gotten one yet?
I have not. But I've been thinking about it.
I've been
thinking about getting a puppy.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Wow.
I feel the presence before it comes in. So it's like it's in the spiritual energy around you, like it's coming.
Love that.
So I feel like, have you gotten it yet?
Not yet.
Okay, good. By the way, did you ever, or did anyone ever try to make you play like the saxophone or the trumpet or
maybe
anything?
Piano?
Okay, because
maybe piano?
Now I'm asking this because around your grandfather, there's all this like jazz music playing that's coming through. And I hear trumpets, I hear saxophone. I was like wondering, were you ever forced to have music lessons?
Outside of piano, that's probably the only one.
Okay, piano, they told you have to play?
It was kind of.
By the way, do you have any New York connection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joel's from New York.
Okay,
my
thank you. He just said New York.
Wife,
okay, thank you. He just said New York.
Interesting.
So this must be his wife then.
Kitty.
I don't get the name,
okay.
but I start off with there's a female older on the side. Okay,
she had just texted me too. So random.
Okay, yeah. So let her know about this.
I will.
That would be very good for her.
For sure.
Also, this is not from your grandfather. This is from me.
Okay.
Your healthiest food for you to eat is the one that you're going to make, Justin.
Interesting.
It's just about what you're preparing.
Okay.
It's almost like that'll be your meditation. Like I prepare my own food. I know what's in it.
Yeah.
I like it, and it's what works for me. The other thing is, I sense in your back, okay, that there's an adjustment that needs to happen. Okay. I would probably go into the upper lower back. So use your lower back and then upper. You just cracked your neck. Not up there. I feel it here, more here. And it's like you could work with just getting an alignment every so often, every 2 weeks or so. I would say go to get a chiropractic there.
Yes, sir.
And the other thing that I'm getting with you is, so when you're like waking up at 3:30 or whatever it is, because I just see like the wake up and I just see your eyes, that's when you're getting your thinking done.
Got it. Yeah.
Don't just try to go back to sleep. Because I know you wake up and like your concerns come up to you and you're like,
yeah.
It's like you're purging. And I don't want you to think that that's something to be upset or concerned about. That's your time when the rest of the world is asleep and everybody's doing their thing, that Justin is processing. That's your processing time, because I don't feel you're taking that processing time. But this big shift that's happening, that you knew you had to kind of like, you're turning, I don't want to say you're changing course, but I would say you're expanding your course.
Absolutely.
And that is where this has to be.
Got
it.
Man, thank you for that. Riz
welcome.
Mirza, my man. Send the invoice through, my brother. Send it through. Wow, that was an honor and a privilege. Thank you.